There we go, much better. What's going on YouTube? This is Joshua Wade here, and I want to thank you for taking the time to check out this video. And the topic of conversation today would be a simple but effective vocal chain inside of Logic Pro X. Now this is by no means reinventing the wheel, but I have used this same vocal chain on pop, rap, and even a little bit of country, and it seems to do the trick with some minor tweaks here and there depending on your vocal style. So there are 4 plugins in this vocal chain, and I will list them in the specific order that you should probably apply them to your vocal chain. And number 1 would be obviously EQ. If you're feeling risky and you want to experiment a little bit, go through the vintage EQs. Some of those are modeled after some really cool vintage EQs. I think there's actually a Pultec replica in there, or a Pultec copy, and that one always sounds pretty good to me. And the second plugin is going to be a compressor. So just go through your list, select Dynamics, and then select compressor. The two that I've kind of experimented with and gotten really good results with were the Studio VCA and the Vintage Opto. Keep in mind, guys, experiment with the different presets and stuff like that, because sometimes I call them happy accidents. You'll come across a preset that might not even be for vocals, and sometimes it just sounds really cool and it fits the song. I usually set my vocals to a 4:1 ratio, and I usually won't go past like 5 to 7 dB of compression, but again, that just depends on the type of vocalist that you're working with and the type of effect that you want to go for. So plugin number 3, and we're going to go back in the Dynamics menu on this, and we're going to add the De-Esser 2, and my default is just to go to male vocal wideband. That one seems to do the job for me. I find between 6,000 and like 8,000 K is the range that I kind of stick in. And again, it depends on the vocalist, that how sibilant they are when they sing, or if it's a rapper or something like that. You're gonna just have to play around with the settings. And the fourth and final is going to be reverb. So just go to your reverb and then select the chroma verb. At least that one works for me. I will go to the presets and then rooms, and I'll select the Studio One or the vocal room. I'll pick one of those two, and I'll kind of just play with the settings a little bit and kind of blend it to taste. Again, this is a super basic, just 4 plugin vocal chain that you can just start with. Experiment, try some other plugins. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully this helps you out and gets you pointed in the right direction. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And remember, it's called music theory, not music fact. Have a good one.